I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I want to. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, irks. I'm seriously having too much fun with this YouTube thing. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Michelle from Honeysimja. If you're here for the very first time, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment down below, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you're not here for the very first time, well, go on, man. Thank you for your continued love and support. You know your girl appreciates you, right? So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks that I've used and others who have lived in Japan have used for surviving winter in Japan. So if you're interested in finding out what these tips and tricks are, then definitely stay tuned. Because guess what? I got you. I got you, fam. So here in Japan, if you are not aware, Japan does not have central heating. Yes, you heard me. Japan does not have central heating. However, places like Hokkaido, department stores are required to have some form of central heating. Generally, homes and schools in Japan do not have central heating. So that means you have to find creative ways to stay warm here in Japan. So if you're in Japan, or not yet in Japan, guess what?
Winter's coming.
No, winter's already here. We're in December. So it is winter season, and I know many persons who are living in Japan, they are dreading this season. I'm going to be trying to break down these tips into two main categories. I will also have some bonus tips at the end of the video, so be sure to stay until the end of the video so you can get the whole nine. As we say, the whole 9 yards. So the first category is to ensure that you dress and plan accordingly. One of the first items I'd like to talk about is what we call heat packs. They are called Kaido. These are small packs of things like sand that we can use to warm our bodies as well as use in our pockets. So this first one I want to show you guys. What I want you to take note of is this hiragana here. Whenever you see this on any of these heat packs, it means that it's the sticky type. So there are some of them that you can stick on your clothing as well as some that you can use in your pockets. Let me go ahead and open this. So when you open it and you take out what is inside, on one side it's not sticky, but on the other side you have the paper that you will peel off. These are not made to be put onto the skin. Rather, you want to put it on a garment before putting on your outer garment. I usually wear it on my back, and I usually don't wear more than one because they can get very, very hot. Now for the one that can be used inside your pockets. So if you look at this, the hiragana that I showed you earlier is not on this one. So this one is just the one that you can pop open. And when you open it, it doesn't have any sticky side on it. This is the one that you can use in your pocket. If you guys can hear that. So there are like some sandy chemicals in it. And how it works is you have to shake it. And when you shake it, it starts reacting and starts getting warm, and you can tuck them into your pockets and go about your daily life. They also have ones that you can use inside your shoes. So this one, you just want to stick it on your socks and you can keep your feet very warm. You can find these at the 100-yen store like Daiso or Syria. And of course, you can also find it at my favorite department store, Mr. Max. All right, next item on our list, guys, is what we call heat tech. And heat tech is just a thin shirt that you wear under your garments. And I'm currently wearing a heat tech. You can get these at a store called Uniqlo. Uniqlo is a very popular store here in Japan. So So you will definitely not miss it. And as you guys can see, these are very, very thin, but trust me, they help in keeping your body heat. And if you guys can see, it also says heat tech. Maybe you guys can't see. Oh, there we go. Heat tech. When I visited Uniqlo the other day to get footage for this video, I actually noticed that they had some newer versions. So these ones are very, very thin and kind of like a sheer material. But they have some newer versions where on the inside it kind of has like a little woolly. I think they call it extra warm. So this is not from Uniqlo, but this is just something that my son has. So the inside of it kind of has this woolly texture. They seem to be very, very good. I didn't end up buying one because I already have heat tech. And remember guys, that layering is much, much easier than just wearing one big thick thing. So make sure you guys layer yourselves properly. And talking about heat tech, although I don't currently own one, I will also suggest you guys getting what is called a down jacket. You can get it also at Uniqlo. Very, very nice. It's easy to carry around, and it has a little pocket that you can roll up the jacket and tuck it into. Oh, yes guys, you guessed the next tip. Moisturize. This is a lip balm that I can definitely recommend. I use it right throughout the year, and they also have ones that have UV protection in them. So this lip balm is by Nivea, which is very, very good. And they also have vitamin E in them. Now, because of the coronavirus, we're not able to wear lip balms as much because we have to be wearing our mask. So what I usually do is I try to apply the lip balm whenever I'm at home or I'm somewhere where I'm not actually, having to wear my mask, like maybe I'm outside in the wide open away from people. Social distance. And men, this goes for you too. Don't forget to grab yourself a lip balm and try to use it as much as you possibly can. Still on the topic of moisturizing, Cetaphil moisturizing cream. You cannot go wrong with Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I've added my own little touch to it. So originally the color is white, but as you can see, mine has a little bit of a creamish color, and that's because I add olive oil to my cream to get them to be a little bit more, oily. My next tip, guys, is to actually keep a small blanket that you can use to cover your legs. I usually keep a blanket in my car and also at work. So when I sit or if I'm driving, I just pull it out and throw it over my legs. You don't really need a big one because as you guys can see, my hands are not stretched. This is just a small blanket that you can, just tuck away in a drawer or something like that. But I definitely recommend one of these if you drive and also for work. Now, on the note of legs, another suggestion that I would make is also to get yourself a mini space heater. So let me just open this and show you guys what this one looks like. It's pretty cute. I love it. So this is what this guy looks like. And this in here is what heats up. At the back here, it has its on and off button. It also has a holding section for when it's hot, you don't end up touching here. Another thing that I love about this is this little button here. So when it's standing, the button is pressed. However, if it falls over, it automatically turns itself off. So it's very, very safe and it uses electricity. So I definitely suggest you guys getting one of these, whether it be for your workplace or for your home. Like for me, I have a little desk that I work at. I can have this under my desk, keeping my legs warm, and I am good to go. My next category is to insulate your home. So as I mentioned earlier out, Japan does not have central heating. So you need to do the best you can in making sure that your home is as comfortable as you possibly can get it to be. So your first option in keeping your house warm is actually using the aircon that is inside your house. assuming that your house has an aircon. So usually aircons in Japan, they have heating as well as cooling settings. If you want to go ahead and use that option, you are free to, but bear in mind that it will be very, very expensive. All right, so make sure you guys keep that in mind if you decide to go that route. Next on my list is bubble wrap. So you want to go ahead and bubble wrap your windows. Small cuttings of bubble wrap at the 100 yen store, but I wouldn't advise buying it at the 100 yen store. It's better if you just get the big size like this that you can find at Mr. Max or at your home center that is closest to you. Next up is draft blockers. So these draft blockers, we would use them for our door. So you just basically slip them under the door and you're good to go. And you can find these at the 100 yen store as well, or any home center. Another very useful draft blocker are these that you can use for your window, use at your window panes. These ones actually open up like this, and you can just extend them across the pane of your window. I bought these ones at Daiso. They also have the ones that you can stick to the window, but I prefer these because when winter has finished, I can just, nicely close them up and tuck it away. Next up, guys, you want to get yourself some thick curtains. I actually just recently bought these curtains, and they are actually the brand called Nitori. So Nitori is a store where you can go and shop for furniture, household appliances, you name it, they have it. So with this curtain, you guys can see it's rather thick. Yeah, thick. So definitely go ahead and get yourself some thick curtains. They will help to keep the heat inside and the cold outside. Next up is my favorite thing during winter, kotatsu. What's a kotatsu? So a kotatsu is basically a heated table that you can sit under. So the top can be removed. You place a blanket over it. Under it, you have the heating system. You turn it on, put yourself under the kotatsu, and you can sit there and, just be warm, cozy, and nice. It is very good. In Japan, the kotatsu is loved by many because it helps to bring the family together. Everybody sitting at the same table, warm and cozy, and having dinner. Please note though, guys, please do not sleep under your kotatsu. It can be very dangerous and you can suffer dehydration, which in turn will make you sick. Next up is space heaters or electric heaters. So space heaters are very popular here in Japan. I use them at school, they use them at other workplaces, they use them, other people use them in their homes, and these are fueled using kerosene oil. So this right here is what an electric heater looks like, and it's not very different from the smaller heater that I showed you earlier on. This one is just a little bit bigger, and these bulbs are actually what create the heat. Next on the list, hot water bottles. Yes, hot water bottles. Now, these come in various sizes, and what you want to do is you want to take a kettle, boil the water, and then you pour it inside and it will stay hot. You can also find coverage for these. So after I put the water in, I just tuck it inside, and I usually use this to warm my bed. So what I do is I'll fill it with the hot water, and maybe like 15 to 20 minutes before I'm ready to go to bed, I would get this ready with the hot water, and then I lift my blanket, put it under, cover it, and then when I'm ready to go to sleep, my bed is warm and ready. And talking about getting your bed warm, you can also purchase an electric blanket, right? So this is an electric blanket that you plug in and you put on your bed to make it warm, and it has different settings. And make sure you guys are careful with these things because they can make you overheat. Next on the list, guys, is a humidifier. What is winter without a humidifier? Yeah, so you want to make sure that you are keeping the air in your house moistened and not dry. So you want to make sure you go ahead and get yourself a humidifier. And while you're busy getting yourself a humidifier, make sure you grab some packs of dehumidifier as well. Yeah, I said dehumidifier. So in Japan, the houses seem to get moldy very quickly, very easily. People have trouble with molds a lot here in Japan. No, maybe for many persons they only use these during summer, but I use these all year round. Ew, can I get one out? So this is what they look like. So up the top they have these little beads, and the moisture is actually absorbed in the top here after you take off this film, and then it becomes liquid like this one. So make sure you guys have humidifiers that you keep inside your wardrobe or any little area that is usually closed off. Make sure that you are filling up on vitamin C. There are many different products here in Japan that can help you to get all that vitamin C in. All right, you can get it through sweets. They have vitamin C candies, they have vitamin C drinks, they have vitamin C water. You are surrounded by vitamin C. Next, make sure you guys are eating hot Japanese food. In Japan, you have special dishes that are eaten during winter, such as nabe, there's udon, and your favorite, guys, ramen. Another bonus tip, if you're out on the road and you're feeling cold, head to a vending machine. There are vending machines that offer warm beverages that you can have on the go. Next bonus tip, guys, visit an onsen. All right, don't be like me. I'm a scaredy cat. I've lived in Japan 4 years and I've never been to an onsen. Don't ask why. But make sure you guys visit an onsen. I hear that it's a great experience, and I'm sure that many persons, maybe not me, but many persons will really enjoy it. I'm just a scaredy cat. That's why I haven't gone yet. But hopefully I will one day. Hopefully. Next, get out the country. If you can't afford it and you have the vacation days, then hit the road, Jack. But make sure you come back before your visa expires. All right? So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.